Well, a very good morning and happy All Hallows Eve to many of you out there. Not all of you, sorry. I'm not thinking about that one lady who wouldn't let me trick or treat when I was 18 years old. But other than that, happy Hallows Eve to all of you guys out there. We are doing a video announcement for the first time, so we're going to go ahead and try to give it a run through. I will go ahead and take our first announcement, and then we will run from there. So just wanted to let you all know we have a football game coming up tonight. I'm sure many of you are aware, but so you are aware of the details. It starts at 7 o'clock, and it is a pink out day to support all those in our life who have been affected by cancer. So make sure that you are wearing your pink to support the football team and showing up a little bit before 7. You want to get a good seat, and if you're feeling up to it, come on down to the field at halftime and perform that wobble. Quinn?
We have a Junior Civitan Fall Social. That's going to be today, 3 to 4 p.m. in the cafeteria. There's a $1 entrance fee and a $1 for a small pumpkin you can paint. Myself, I don't like being in study hall, so if you are the same way, then you can come over and join our Civitan Social and have a good time.
Sounds great. A couple of birthdays to announce. A very happy birthday goes out today to Faith Jackson, Marla Harris, and Madison Early. And over the weekend, a very spooky happy birthday goes out to Abby Robertson. So happy birthday to all you fine folks out there. You know, I was thinking we could do some sort of Halloween PSAs because, you know, people go out into the world on Halloween and they just don't necessarily have all the information they need. So Quinn, if you can think of some of those and I can think of some of those, maybe we can give our viewers a little bit of help today.
Yeah,
so,
well, I was thinking it probably would not be a good idea if a stranger comes up to you and offers you candy on the street, such as him, the stranger.
Strange candy.
If he offers you that, okay.
You blew it.
If he offers you some strange type of candy you've never seen before, I would not eat it because it may give you some disease that is not good for you at all.
Sounds like a good tip.
Yeah.
The more you know,
the more you star.
I'm also, I'm a big horror movie fan, and one thing that I think you need to know is, so let's say you find yourself in a horror movie situation where you are being trailed by a masked serial killer of some sort. A general good rule of thumb is don't stop to see if he is still behind you. Or she. I'm not trying to be, I'm gender neutral here, so
we don't discriminate against
yeah,
women.
we don't discriminate against serial killers as well. So
we're not like that.
Having said that, don't stop. They're still there. They're very close behind you, and even though they are walking.
They will hurt you.
They will hurt you.
So,
and
yes.
Just please make sure to keep running and run to a faraway place. Don't head to the woods. It's always bad news in the end.
Right. If there is a noise in the closet, I highly advise that you do not check out and see what is in the closet, because there is a very good chance that it will not end up well for you. As Mr. Hess said, horror movies are very predictable, and everyone does the same thing. So just don't end up being an actor for a horror movie, and just don't look in the closet.
Sounds good. Another thing I was thinking about, unfortunately, I have been a victim of being TP'd in the past.
Really?
And
that's brutal.
You know, as a young adult, you get mad about that, and you're very frustrated with the situation. But as an old adult, here's my bit of advice to you. Check and see if they chose to use 2-ply instead of single-ply.
Right.
And if they did, my advice, my PSA advice for you Halloween-wise, save it. That stuff is expensive, and if you can save $1 or $2, thank you for TPing my house, because now I'm going to use that ... Back to you, Quinn.
All right, yeah, you definitely got to outsmart them. I mean, that's just the only way to go. Never take the shortcut through the graveyard to save yourself an extra 2 minutes.
Mm-mm.
Just walk around it.
Walk around.
I mean, it's common sense. You got to just not follow your instinct. Follow just what you should.
A little bit of sane advice on a otherwise insane holiday. One thing I've always wondered or been a little afraid of is the black and orange weirdly wrapped candies that you get, and people throw them in your whatever, your pillowcase, whatever you're collecting your candy with, and I was always afraid of those when I was a young adult.
Yeah, it's frightening.
But I will be honest with you, one time I faced my fears and I opened one and tasted it, and did you realize those are just Mary Jane's in disguise? Yeah. The delicious peanut butter filled candy that it's probably one of my favorites. So my lesson to you is, yes, be weary of your candy, but be adventurous and don't be afraid to try that.
Well,
I think that's just about it.
I think that's enough PSAs. I think we've got you covered for Halloween night. Just trying to keep you safe on the streets, and hopefully you won't just die for some reason.
That would be terrible.
That would be awful. We don't want that.
Yeah. Well, y'all have a happy Halloween. We hope you enjoyed our version of video announcements. This was a pilot, obviously, so we're looking forward to doing this. If you're interested in helping us out or participating in one way or another, getting your announcement out there, let us know. We'd love to film it with you, and hopefully we can make that happen.
Thank you.
What's funny?